Let's see who we've got today. We've got... DraconicDon versus Aspeon. DraconicDon has been here for quite a little bit here. How many races? 3 of them. Aspeon, also 3 of them. Oh, dear. Well then. 7 wins, 4 losses versus 1 win, 4 losses. They're both tied on the losses, but the only thing that matters is the winning, and one of them's got to do it today, and the other one's not going to do it today. So we're going to find out which one of them has lost the winner's bracket status. As you can see, they both did a fantastic job of collaborating for Max Sale and Yorkie in Lala the Magical and Princess Remedy in A World of Hurt. And oh god, that is a wonderful little bit of information to pull data from. Damn, Maurice just keeps making this thing. Let's get cropping.
It's a trip. It's got a funky beat.
Restream, they say. Saying, oh, how much you put your belief in my restreaming.
To be fair, we've been pretty consistent about it.
We have. I ain't done much nothing this tournament, and people just keep it rolling, and you know what? Roar has been a happy camper.
You still get credit though, because you're the one who started the thing. You built back in what MT was it? You just started restreaming everything.
Mystery Tournament 11. The question was, is there any place where they were restreamed? And the answer was no. And I was like, you know what? What about now?
And here we are. Watching DraconicDon and Aspeon about to fight it out to the death in a hardcore AAA Mountain Dew Monster Energy drink sponsored race of a game that hasn't been revealed yet, but
what the hell?
It'll be exciting.
What the hell? Sponsor us. I want Monster Energy.
We'll do it.
We
don't care.
I drink Monster. I need it.
We'll race a sponsor game. Why not? Wasn't there one for like Doritos on the Xbox Arcade?
Hey, we get lots of. We've gotten quite a few sponsored games from a lot of people.
Oh well, sponsored games is another aspect, of course. MT always happy to show off a demo or two. Yeah, because well, we're always happy to race new stuff.
I just like playing games, okay? What the hell? Where did my download there go?
Taco Bell Tasty Temple Challenge. Aaron, I don't know if that's it or you made it up, but it sounds accurate. That is not the one I'm thinking of, but it is real. My god, this is older than dirt.
Or is Hot saying MFH sold out? I wish.
You know what we sold out to? Have fun playing video games, that's what. And water. A Mystery Funhouse sponsored by water. Drink some,
You know
it's
who
good for you.
needs water? Hummingbirds.
Plants.
Hummingbirds need water and nectar. Hummingbirds have to do all sorts of things, and they have to eat almost every 4 hours or they die horribly. And so the thing that people don't know about hummingbirds, though, is that sometimes you can a hummingbird, if it's a clear hummingbird, drinks a red nectar, it becomes red. And then if a hummingbird drinks a blue nectar, it becomes blue. And if a honeybird drinks gold nectar, it becomes, you guessed it, gold. So that's a thing. But did you know that you can actually, like, when a hummingbird drinks the water, they can then spit it into a block? And if it's red, it goes vertically or horizontally. No, vertically. And if it's blue, it goes horizontally. And if it's gold, it goes diagonally. Did you know this?
I can't say that I did. This is all news to me. Please continue.
It is a fun nature fact that we're going to learn more of during Sutte Hakkun! And we are getting ready here. As the dramatic music comes up, I gotta get rid of the dramatic music though. So hey, good try, dramatic music. And let's get this timer rolling, and let's get some audio here from DraconicDon. So, like I said, that is entirely what we're dealing with here. This is Sutte Hakkun. This is a game in which you are a little hummingbird who needs to get to the crystal in every stage. Now, we're going to do this by placing blocks, by sucking up blocks, dropping them back down, sucking up nectar, putting them into the blocks. We're going to do all sorts of knock your block off puzzling action here. And don't get trapped. If you get trapped, then you can't puzzle anymore, and that would be a crime. So already we have Aspeon has figured out quite very well the mechanics of the game.
I've never seen a hummingbird be quite so rotund.
Well, that's because sometimes you just eat too much nectar, and then you have to. That's why you have to spit it out. It's because you've eaten too much nectar.
But do we know that's nectar? Is that in the manual?
Do you not see that
in the suite?
It's a colored juice inside of a little vial there. Do you think we keep, like, it's honey or nectar or something? You don't keep water in a carafe like that. You only ever put other stuff in it.
I mean, it could be sugar water. That's I've heard that is a common use. If you ever find a hummingbird that is not doing so hot, you can give it some sugar water. Do
you know what sugar water is?
Nectar. Yes.
Basically nectar.
But I don't know. I need the Sutte Hakkun lore. Can we get some experts, maybe a 10-hour summary on where this nectar comes from, whether it is real nectar or sugar water being used as nectar? There's many answers to be.
Well, luckily for you, I actually am that expert. Thank you very fucking much, designing every one of my answers as I give you them very sincerely. I was very clear about the answers, not questioning things, and yet you somehow decide that I can't possibly be an expert on these things, having broadcast this race 7 times at least. It's a lot of Sutte Hakkun have come on around here. That's why I'm so surprised that people haven't really done this. So yeah, it is nectar. It is you're running around, you're sucking up the nectar, and you're moving blocks. And the thing is that we have not yet found the true tech here. Or did Dawn do it? No, Dawn has jumped up and put it in place.
Aspeon really barreling through these stages, though.
Oh, don't worry, that will slow down. Sutte Hakkun is notoriously actually pretty friggin' hard. They even came out with a winter special, which was friggin' harder.
Well, that makes sense. It's harder to stay warm in winter. I'm sure that's very important for a tiny hummingbird.
It's not that hard. It's January. Why am I burning? So, what Aspeon just did there, by the way, inside that menu is saved state. Oh yes, no, this game actually lets you save and revert states inside of the game itself.
That is fascinating for Super Nintendo.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Super Nintendo.
It says NES on our little.
Well, maybe that's because I haven't updated it with an S yet. I didn't notice that. Yeah. Calling me out on my things.
This would be very advanced for an NES game. Not impossible, but unlikely.
Well, they certainly couldn't have the music.
But Aspeon now having to deal with angles. The dreaded angles.
So gold, of course, is going to be a pain in the butt. So we can actually move on to the next stage after we've gotten 5 levels clear, but of course that's not the goal here.
Where's the fun in that?
So none of them have done it yet. If you spit out the block and hold down the button, you can also raise or lower the block as necessary. Which will be really useful here, where you kind of want to get the block up there a little bit.
That does sound extremely important.
I hope it's in the paste bin.
I can check.
There it is! Aspeon does it!
Indeed, it's right there. Hold Y and push up, and you grab it with your tiny hands and lift it up.
You just
How
lift it up.
adorable.
Because that's what you do when you have tiny hands. You lift things tinily. So the thing to note about the diagonal blocks is that they are going to go in the direction that you have, that you've pushed them in. So if you're facing the right side and you put it in, it's going to go right and up. And that's going to be very, 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 very important at many, 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 many times. But right now, as for these stage 1s, Aspeon just chugging through.
Realizing very quickly what the game wants out of him.
Now, one thing to note is that the one interesting thing about this game is the cycles. If ever the cycles are bad, it's your fault. What a nice game. There's no problem with the cycles unless you screwed up. Now we have switch. Uh-oh, what does the switch do? Oh boy, well that can't be good. Oh no, it changes the color of the nectar. So now we gotta use our red, we gotta use our blue, we gotta use all these nectar colors to our advantage here. With one thing to use it with. Easy peasy. Are you trying to suck up the crystal? Because that's not how crystals work. You don't suck up crystals.
I mean, you never know, it might give you rainbow powers. And you just consume in any direction. What kind of crazy puzzle could that be?
No, but that's not how it works at all. Oh, Dawn does not know about the lift up. We can see Dawn just jumping straight up in the little spot there. In order to put it in convenient locations.
That's gonna be a problem. An ever-present reminder, read the paste bin. It's important.
It's very... Or to do it with an arm pump. Is it ever? Look, I was a 90s kid once.
I'd say I was, but I'd be lying. It doesn't count if you're only 4. We
should have a paste bin emote. If somebody could ever crack that code, I'd be more than happy to utilize it. But I've tried a number of varieties, and I can never seem to get something that works.
My mind goes to having a character reading something.
So Aspeon faced off against the question of with 2 clear blocks, what does do? Has one of those answers actually pretty well down there. That is correct placement for that 1 block, but we need to get the other block in place first. Here we go. Wow. Aspeon, I don't believe you when you say you're blind to this. This is impressive. Look at you go.
The nature of good sight reading.
I mean, I do believe people because, you know, I trust that people are who they say they are, but just look at it go. This hummingbird knows what it wants. It knows how to get what it wants. Did you know that hummingbirds love crystal gems?
I know they're big fans of Steven Universe. I've never watched Steven Universe, I just know that has gems in it.
Neither have I. The only thing I know... You know what? Let's not make that joke.
I don't know what joke that is, so I am at no risk.
The best part is you can just say anything and then just follow it up with, let's not make that joke, and now it's just the joke that you shouldn't make.
Yeah, we can... Don is doing the mechanic, but... Oh, still not quite putting it together for the stage.
This is rough. These are... You gotta be on point.
Indeed.
But like, there's the thing at least.
Still trying to go up the left.
Okay, there we go. Here we go. Now Don's got it.
Huzzah! Meanwhile, Aspeon going on a bit of a journey to the right here. Magical scrolling screens.
We're on a quest for obtaining all the colors and switching them and...
And pretty handily finding the solution.
Does it still think it's Puznik? There we go, now I fixed it. Now it's Sutte Hakkun. I don't know! Ixuno! Now that you pointed out, I'm realizing, where did that come from? What? I don't know, I googled it, now I realize.
It looks like it was made by someone for the mini Super Nintendo. Makes sense. Sometimes you just want to neaten things up.
I didn't even think about it. Like, I was just so trying to get everything done for the race. I didn't even think about it until you pointed it out.
Oh no, Aspeon! Trapped in the switch with nowhere to go.
There we go. That's
God.
the box art.
Much more vertical now.
Much more actually the Japanese game because there is no English ROM for this. Or because there was no English release for this. But as you can see, that doesn't exactly pose much of a problem here.
No, all you really need is an explanation of what the menu items do.
I believe historically this goal has been 3-5.
At the pace Aspeon's going, I could believe it, honestly.
Okay, good job, Don. Nope, you just gotta pass it through the wall. No, why did you oh no, the restart! Oh, you had it!
Gotta avoid psyching yourself out sometimes.
Here you go, you got the right idea. No! You gotta get the yellow into that so you can use it to jump up above this area. Or no, sorry, you want the blue to be running across it so you can jump on top of it and get out of this switch hole.
Indeed, though, that is probably the most... well, it makes sense, this is the furthest stage we've seen, but the most complicated mechanic of this, or solution we've seen so far.
Yeah, this definitely had, alternates between first 20 and 555. Because stage 3 has rocks blocks to be dealt with. Alright, can Aspeon figure it out? Use blue to rescue yourself out of that pit. Meanwhile, Dawn, after that huge, enormous setback, is starting to slowly catch up.
Could this be a comeback?
It'll be a rough one, but it's possible. Unfortunately, Aspeon just cannot seem to grok what's going on here. Unfortunately, Dawn needed to not be here yet.
It doesn't nullify any solution. They're still saving that stage.
Oh, actually, yeah, you're right, because you can just use the blue here. Okay, you're good to go.
Oh, that wasn't even what I was thinking, but it totally worked.
Oh, yes, the off-sync reds. I love what this one teaches you. It teaches you, yep, you bonk and then it's now off-sync. Here we go. Dawn's only one stage behind now. Oh, Aspeon has finally figured out the tech here. Now, in order to get up there, we need 2 reds. But how are we going to get there? I lied. You don't need 2 reds. You need a gold and a red.
Well, you could use 2 reds.
You could.
Actually, you have to use 2 reds. There is no gold.
There's a switch.
The gold is grayed out in the bottom right.
There's no gold! You have to use 2 reds. Here we go. They are on the same stage, DraconicDon catching up. This one stage just catching Aspeon off guard.
Will it do the same to Dawn? That may be the key answer in this race.
It could be a comeback. Like this could happen, but Aspeon has finally figured it out, so this is gonna be a little bit harder to do now. Alright, 2-8. This is where the rocks are just, there's so many rocks moving in a giant brick pattern going, and immediately Dawn gets a lot faster figuring out this setup. So this race is still on. Let's see if Dawn can figure out how to utilize this.
Aspeon, though, just going for it. No hesitation on thinking it through, looking like he's just seeing the amount of blocks and saying, I can just go. I can just put down blocks and get where I need to go.
This comeback is looking harder now that these few stages. Dawn needed to not screw that up. Unfortunately, backpedaled a little bit there. Had the clear in sight, just did not successfully pull it off.
Aspeon on a very interesting stage.
One block, what you gonna do?
One block that you surely whoa, I think I just got it.
There you go. Oh,
Yeah,
but you didn't do
there
it
it
high
is.
enough.
That should be enough. Huh? No.
Alright, here we go. Dawn's getting it.
I have to wonder what the programming was like for the pixel precision on the hummingbirds that speak.
Well, I mean, really, it's a half square.
Wait, really?
Yeah. The beak is a half square up.
Oh. That is less exciting than I thought it was.
I mean, to be fair, the pixel, it has pixel precision, but, like...
It's still grid-based is the key difference.
No. It's not.
Oh, not for the blocks, but for the beak.
Oh, no, the beak is pixel precise.
Oh. Wait, then what were you saying about the half block?
Oh, I was messing with you. And being wrong.
God damn it. I know, Ixuna. I should've... God damn it.
Yeah, you can hold the beak out to make this a lot easier. Which Aspeon kind of doing there. Never Listen to Roar is basically a very, very good advice for life.
I'm pretty sure that's what got me through La Milana.
Oh. So at one point they've got to ditch the red. But at what point do they ditch the red? It looks like Aspeon has made that decision that this is now is the time and he's through. Oh, Dawn is so close to catching up though, was so close, could have actually, if hadn't reset. I think Dawn has had a curse of resetting this entire time.
Perhaps hesitation born from the one stage that caused caused the initial gap.
Drops a save state. Meanwhile, Aspeon gets the puzzle out this last set.
There's an interesting solution to this final area.
Oh, here you go. Don figuring out something here. Just put it up. Get over, through, there you go. And we are on the final puzzle, both players. Oh my god. The excitement.
Coming down to the wire.
Unfortunately, Aspeon being up there is a bad play. Does Don see the solution here?
Does Aspeon? Whoever sees it first, I think that's
Good
gonna be
dropping a
it.
save state. Nope, that's not gonna be it. But that's okay, because loading a save state will save you. Aspeon has the spot in the right, or block in the right spot, though.
Yeah, I think you could do it with either red or gold, and gold's working just fine.
Unfortunately, Don is puzzling it out a little bit here. And Aspeon gets the clear with a time of 25:55. Just as Don gets the clear shortly after with a time of 26:06.
What
Ooh.
a finish.
Wow, I thought Don might have actually been able to turn it around.
That was down to the final moments. Amazing comeback from Don, even if it didn't quite pan out.
Welcome to stage 3. It's mean. And it involves blocks that'll do block-like things. They'll block your progress.
Oh no, that sounds pretty square to me.
I don't think that worked the way you were hoping it would, but I mean, I appreciate the try.
I mean, I don't really know how else it could work, so I'll just take it and move on.
Let's see if anybody wants to join us for the year-end commentary.